I am Detective Peter Fernandez from the Ponderville Police Department. That's a very tough question because nor do I or my entire department know who Mr. Red is. He's a local superhero. And that's a very tough question to answer because I don't know who he is. Well, like I said, he's a superhero, but a lazy one. And nobody has ever seen him. I don't think anybody has ever seen him ever since he decided to put on this mask and be a mysterious individual. There's a lot of footage that goes all the way back to 2007, 2008, revolving around him and the criminals that he caught over the years. You know, he monitors things online, and whenever he catches anybody, he'll send us video footage and a note in the mail, or I don't know how, he'll mysteriously just bring these criminals in front of our station. It's bizarre. Opposite Red. This was a big one. He was basically a former partner of Mr. Red. He was the opposite of Mr. Red. He hated him. I guess they had some sort of falling out. Opposite Red said some things about his family. He would stalk them. I think he was trying to flirt with his aunt or his cousin or something, and Mr. Red was having none of it. They didn't speak to each other. He was out there committing crimes. And then he was going to upload this big video revealing Mr. Red's identity. But unfortunately, he got locked out of his account. He forgot his login info. Mr. Red realized this and flagged the channel for inappropriate content. Turned in all that information to us. We were able to track his location and arrested him. Dr. Surgeon. He is a drug lord, a very dangerous man. We have been after him for quite some time. He has this weird thing on his face. I don't know if there was a surgery that went wrong. He puts skin over a layer of skin. It's weird. If you've seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you know, we have, like I said, me and my team, we've been after this man for a long time. He would post cryptic videos online and weird looking places and start creating all of these threats. You know, he assaulted some of my men. A few civilians were hurt, unfortunately. And let me see if I have this correct here. He spent hours trying to figure out the location of Mr. Red, and we spent hours trying to figure out the location of his gang. And we were planning on hosting a ceremony in Ponderville for Mr. Red, you know, a statue congratulating him. We weren't sure if Mr. Red was going to make it or not. Mr. Surgeon promised us that something big was going to go down that day. Unfortunately, when he was streaming live, one of his thugs handled the live streams for him and accidentally turned on the location on the phone. Mr. Red informed us what they were planning to attack everyone at the ceremony, and we stepped in and took care of business. It's amazing how these people just screw everything up. And last but not least, there's Beer Belly. I have to read this one because this is where things get weird. And if you're familiar with NFTs, they are digital art pieces that people sell and bid online, and people have made a lot of money. I'm too old to understand that stuff, but what I understand here, that there was an artist that he would bid and invest in this stuff, and he created this art piece that you see here. His name is Beer Belly. Beer Belly was an evil and drunk NFT criminal that came to life. He possessed his artist, forced him to create more digital art pieces of himself in specific locations. Due to all the money that he made, this is how it happened. He would cause more possessions and riots, and Mr. Red had enough and was able to get the artist out of his trance or possession with some spell he knew to reverse the possession. He paid the artist and put him in these digital art pieces, and Mr. Red was able to catch him off guard with a net and is now in a digital jail cell. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in, and He is now in a digital jail cell, like I said, as you see here. He is downstairs with the rest of the criminals. It's amazing. Mr. Red has done so much for Ponderville in this community. You know, he would send us notes like this. You can see it, you know, along with envelopes, you know, SD cards or flash drives or whatever, with all the files that we need, all the evidence that we would need to take these people and turn them in. He would also record videos of himself and upload them to his website to teach self-defense lessons for adults and kids alike, in case a criminal would try to duck them or something. And like I said, he's done so much. Ever since these incidents took place, he's been pretty quiet these days, but he is still out there, wherever he is. Thank you, Mr. Red. You have made the city of Ponderville much better. Will we ever hear from him again? I don't have the answer. That remains a mystery, just like Mr. Red. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that video, be sure to like and subscribe and comment. And be sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter for any updates on upcoming videos.